Netflix is reportedly discussing a To All the Boys I've Loved Before sequel with Paramount, indicating an official green light may come soon. The adaptation of Jenny Han's best-selling young adult novel hit the streaming service over the summer. The To All the Boys I've Loved Before reviews were largely positive, and the movie found a dedicated audience among subscribers, becoming one of Netflix's biggest hit films of the year. As a result, many fans started wondering when Netflix would announce the To All the Boys I've Loved Before sequel. After all, Han's same-named novel is the first of 3 books. To All the Boys I've Loved BEF introduces Lara Jean Covey, Lana Condor, the writer of secret love letters whose life gets complicated when those letters are sent out. Lara Jean eventually strikes a deal with one of the letter recipients, Peter Kavinsky, Noah Centineo, to enter into a fake relationship for their own separate reasons. For her part, Lara Jean wants to avoid questions from boy next door Josh. Israel Broussard, another letter recipient and the ex-boyfriend of her older sister Margot. Janelle Parrish. Although To All the Boys I've Loved Before ends in typical rom-com fashion with a happily ever after, the movie's mid-credit scene throws Lara Jean and Peter a curveball. And now, it seems likely fans will get to see what happens next. Related, how To All the Boys mid-credit scene sets up a sequel. THR reports Netflix is discussing the To All the Boys I've Loved Before sequel with Paramount Pictures. The first film was produced by Awesomeness, which was acquired by Paramount parent company Viacom in August. THR further states a To All the Boys I've Loved Before sequel is one of the first movies being discussed by the companies under their production deal, indicating an official confirmation may arrive soon. That is, of course, presuming the companies come to an agreement soon. The next steps would likely include securing the creative team of writer and director, then the returning stars. Considering the success of To All the Boys I've Loved Before, it may be difficult to Netflix to lock down the stars of the first movie to return. Centineo especially has seen his star rise thanks to starring in not only To All the Boys but fellow Netflix teen rom-com Sierra Burgess is a Loser. He's since joined the Charlie's Angels film reboot and was speculated to be up for the lead role in The Batman, though it's unclear if there was any real basis for that speculation. Meanwhile, Condor can next be seen in Alita: Battle Angel. While the actors may have busy schedules, both Condor and Centineo have voiced their desire to reprise their roles for a To All the Boys I've Loved Before sequel. In fact, Centineo said the entire cast and creative team would like to return for a second film. To All the Boys I've Loved Before was directed by Susan Johnson from a script by Sofia Alvarez based on Han's novel, and if both would like to return, Netflix would do well to secure this creative team for the sequel. They were able to craft a film that connected with a massive audience and honor the book on which it's based, which is not an easy task. If Netflix is able to get the writer, director and cast of the first movie to return, they'll no doubt have another hit on their hands. With that said, the To All the Boys I've Loved Before sequel hasn't officially been announced just yet. It's likely there will need to be more discussions between Netflix and Paramount before the movie is given the go-ahead. But, at the very least, it does seem Netflix is serious about green-lighting it To All the Boys I've Loved Before sequel. Source: THR tags. To All the Boys I've Loved Before.